So the very next thing we're going to try to do tonight, we kept this to ourselves. We didn't share a lot of this information. We've got Chris here with ACI. He sells us the tools that you see on the table. They've been a great company to work with, but none of us knew the events would take place on I-85 and what the members of this fire department would go through. And that evening showed a lot of courage, a lot of dedication, a lot of heart. A lot of people went through a lot of things, and I watched those guys, the men and women of this fire department, work so hard together that when they were done, they had nothing left to give. They were on their knees, they were gassed, they were needing oxygen, they needed medical assistance, they needed help. They gave everything that they possibly had in their bodies to save a life, and that's what they did. And at this time, I'd like Chris Thomas to come over and explain to you what they do, and we'd like to welcome Chris to our fire department.
Thank you, Chief. I'll not a public speaker, but I'll do the very best I can. Can y'all hear me in the back? Y'all are making it difficult because you're standing back there in the back. As Chief said, my name is Chris Thomas. I'm with ACI Fire and Safety, and we are the Holmatro Rescue Tool Distributor for the state of Virginia. I'm extremely pleased and honored to be here tonight to present members of the LaCrosse Volunteer Fire Department, Southside Rescue Squad, and the South Hill Volunteer Fire Department with the Holmatro Gold Pin Award. In 1990, Holmatro established the Gold Pin Award. The Gold Pin Award recognizes departments and personnel that use Holmatro rescue tools in a life-saving action. The Gold Pin Award recognizes your outstanding performance, dedication, and commitment of excellence to your service, your community, and your visitors that visit your area. The Gold Pin Award is just a small token of our appreciation to the first responders that put themselves in harm's way each day. The award provides an opportunity to recognize your bravery along with your personal and your family sacrifice. Again, it is my privilege to recognize the heroes that took part of that remarkable rescue on that early September morning. 12:32, the morning of September the 9th, Company 7, South Hill, was dispatched to a motor vehicle accident on Interstate 85, mile marker 114 northbound with unknown injuries. As Engine 72 marked responding, dispatch upgraded the incident to an entrapment, automatically adding Company 5, LaCrosse, and Southside Rescue. Upon arrival of Engine 72, it was determined that there was one vehicle, a Dodge Ram 3500, underneath the trailer of an 18-wheeler with one patient with heavily entrapped. Heavy-duty tow trucks and rotators were requested, along with medical helicopter to assist in the call. I-85 was completely shut down and remained closed for multiple hours with the traffic backed up for miles. The patient was semi-alert and trying to talk to responders upon arrival. Crews worked the complex incident for a prolonged period of time, approximately an hour and 7 minutes, stabilizing both vehicles, both trailers, and extricating the victim. The male subject had extremities trapped between the hood of his vehicle and the bottom side of the trailer. The steering column was pinning his lower right leg, and the compromised cab was halfway under the tractor trailer with the car dolly sitting on top of the cab. Both trailers were loaded and very unstable to damage from the impact. Adding to the complexity of the incident was leaking hydraulic tanks, along with a 65-gallon diesel fuel tank that was into the bed of the truck that had ruptured on the impact, and there was no access to that tank. Extensive vehicle stabilization, cutting pillars, cutting floor pans, removing sections of the dash and the steering column were needed to facilitate patient removal. Southside Rescue personnel initiated patient care and provided stabilization during the extrication. The patient was successfully removed from the vehicle and transported via helicopter to MCV Trauma Center in Richmond. The patient was suffering from multi-systems trauma to include a closed head injury, multiple broken bones and ribs, and internal injuries. The patient was received by the trauma center, evaluated, transferred to the operating room for emergency surgery. As soon as the extrication was complete, members dropped to their knees, needing medical assistance themselves due to the exhaustion and extreme fatigue of the incident. These members pushed themselves to their physical limits to save another life. Currently, the patient is still in the hospital and has been moved from ICU to a step-down unit. The patient had a shattered arm, several broken ribs, lacerated spleen, and a concussion. The patient will need extensive physical therapy, but he is expected to make a full recovery. My congratulations to everyone involved in that unusual extrication. So at this time, we would like to recognize everyone that was involved in the incident. Al Ray.
When he calls your name, if you'll come up this way. Sure. Once you get your award, if you'll just line up front so they can get a picture of all of you.
Brandon Edmonds. Gavin Waltney. Lonnie Spencer. Thank you very much. Good job. Casey Roberts. Brady Waters. Matthew Washburn. Rayad Thomason. He's exercising. Trying to get his steps in. Thank you. Great job. Frank Rush. Frank Rush. Danielle Medlin. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry. Daniel. That was too far.
He just told me you're going to be in the okay. That's what he just told me.
I said I wasn't a public speaker. And I can't read. Jacob Lester. John Kelly. Thank you, John. Ricky Jones. Thank you, Ricky. Devin Hall. Long. Josh Gosney. Curtis Evans. Melissa Doran. Zach Curran. Gage Clary.
Thank you, sir. Good job.
Chase Carter.
Nice job. Great job.
Travis Kidd. And then last but not least, Chief Michael Vaughn. One more round of applause, please.